everybody, Kristen Norris here with your Hot Tip Tuesday from Shape Your World Coaching. I am an intuitive transformational healer and rapid ascension coach. It is my honor, gift, and true blessing to be here with all of you in our world and to help you shape your world. I am very excited to share with you something for this week's Top Tip Tuesday, the second in this new incredible series, to help you and to build on everything I share with you in Sunday sermons and in all the work I do, and where we talk about things like the energies of the world of Mother Earth and other planets and how these things can help us and help you in your life, in your business, relationships, and more to truly create and shape the life that you want, and to shape your world in all shapes and forms. Show you really quick. I've got a sleepy Charlie with me, my friend's youngest son. He has chicken pox, bless his heart. He's not even 1.5, but he has a few marks on his face you may see, which are healing nicely. But we've been out for a walk and he just conked out. Bless him. So this week I want to share with you something that I expand on and talk more about in the Sunday sermon. So if you're interested to hear about it in further detail, please do stay tuned. Those come out on Sundays, Mondays if there are ever any technical issues. Anyway, this week's top tip. Hey Charlie, are you awake before we go on? Hi! Hi! Sleepy boy. He must have known we're getting back home soon. So, this week's top tip is that our Mother Earth planet and her energies are changing at a huge, incredible pace, an incremental pace and balance that is almost faster than we have ever seen before as a collective consciousness. And we are each being asked to step up in really incredible ways. For you, that may be different than how it is for me and vice versa. But each of us are being given opportunities to really be able to look at, examine, and let go and heal if we need to. Chances are we will need to. Goodness knows I've been doing loads of my own upgrading and there's been a lot of healing going on. But to heal all those things that we just don't need anymore and don't belong to us. And some of them can be outmoded ways of belief, so dogma belief systems, dogmatic ways of looking at things, organized religions. We're seeing loads of changes already with things like world governments, banking systems, etc. So this is another, this is another layer of that. And, in order to get to where we need to be as a collective consciousness whole, these outmoded, wider ways of looking at things need to be shaken up. You can't get to where you're going if you're working with systems and beliefs, and programs and feelings and so on that just simply are not fit for purpose. Fit for where you're going and where we are going as a world collective consciousness whole. Hi, Charlie's looking at me. And so being able to be brave, to really examine and to look at what is helping you, what is not. So things that may be going on for yourself in your own world. Chances are you know exactly what I'm talking about because you will have already received glimmers of this, and your inner consciousness, your intuitive self, your inner guidance, pilot light, all those words, we're talking about the same thing. You will have already been receiving nudges about things that could do with being changed, healed, looked at in your own world individually, in relationships and so on. We also are being given opportunities, again, to really be able to look at and release and let go things that don't match up and don't help us as a wider collective consciousness whole. And some of these may feel a little bit difficult at first. If they do, that's okay. That's okay, because, it's not that these systems and belief systems and so forth. It's not that they didn't once have a real purpose. Of course they did. And it's what we as a collective consciousness soul, and it's what you as a soul, as an individual, will have needed at that time. It's simply saying that Mother Earth and our planet and us again as a part of this collective consciousness whole, we are shifting, we are changing. That change is happening, and it's beautiful and amazing and incredible what's happening now and what's to come. And so, if there are things that come up that feel a little bit challenging for you, and maybe like either taking the plaster or band-aid off quick or slow, depending on your preference, I encourage you to begin, hey Charlie, to begin asking yourself and really looking at, are these belief systems and ways of looking at the world, are these constructs serving you, or are they holding you back? Be honest. Be honest with yourself, because if you can't be honest, then you're not going to reap the full benefits. And being honest may not always feel easy, but it is hugely beneficial. And, I speak from my own experience as well as that of my clients. And, even friends and colleagues and family who I speak to. Change can sometimes feel scary. It can sometimes feel challenging. But it doesn't mean it has to stay that way. And we can know and trust that this shifting, this challenging time period, it's temporary. It's temporary. So I encourage you to begin thinking about and looking at in your own life, what is serving you and what no longer fits or matches up to the person you are and where you are going, and where we as a world society are going to. All right, I'm sending you so much love, everyone. All the best. And in the next video, I will share even more tips on how you can truly shape and create your own destiny and the world that you love. All the best. Bye, everyone.